bust down, Barbiana, bust down, Barbiana.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do this fun summer look and we're going to get started with the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette. I'm going to start off using the color Blazin'. I absolutely love this orange. It is just such a perfect color for the spring and summer. Sorry guys, my phone just never stops dinging. So we're gonna get into our crease, and I'm just doing a different technique this time. I normally start off in my outer V, but I'm gonna start around my inner corner into my crease and kind of blend that out and blow it out up into my brow bone. As I blend out, I add a couple more applications and I just pretty much blend, blend, and blend. I then take my Morphe M507 brush, which is upside down. I clearly thought it was the right way. But I use this brush. It's pretty much clean. It has no product on it, and I use it to blend out those harsh edges. Blending is absolutely important, guys, when it comes to having just nice eye makeup. Just you want your eye work to be perfect and seamless. And I know I say this word seamless a lot, but you guys, it's just important when it comes to doing your eye makeup. Moving forward, I'm going to take the saffron red color. I love this palette, guys. This is the best, like one of the best Huda Beauty palettes. I think it's perfect for the summertime, and I just love how she uses metallics and glitters and matte colors. It's beautiful. So we're getting into our crease. We're doing a lot of crease work in here, so I like to add dimension to the eye work. So I'm going to take that M507 brush like we did earlier, using that color into our crease and really buffing that out and blending it out, just making it nice and like bold. And in case you guys were wondering, this palette is $65, but guess what, guys? It is definitely worth it. I use it all the time, clearly, if you see my previous videos, so it's definitely a good buy. We're now going to get into the cut crease, so I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Porcelain Beige. I picked the lightest color I can choose from, and I pretty much dab it onto my hand just to see what we're working with. My hand is pretty much my little palette of its own. I'm wiping off some of the red off my lid because I really don't want the concealer to turn like a pink. So I'm trying to wipe off as much as I can before I do my cut crease. I'm now taking this small basic Morphe brush. This is really good for detailing. I just bought it off of the website. It was just a bunch of basic brushes. It doesn't have any numbers, so it's really hard to describe this brush to you guys. So I am trying to be as precise as possible. So I basically just go with my natural crease line, and I kind of try to move above that line as well, just to make my eyes appear more open. If you guys have smaller eyes, that's a good technique on how to make your eye look bigger. Now I did my face first, so I'm trying to be as clean as possible, but it seems like it's working out. So I just be really careful, and then I fill it in. And sometimes I kind of mess up like I just did right there. So it's just an easy cleanup. I pretty much use concealer to clean up everything. I think I might get a different brush for this because the bristles on here are starting to spread, and that's why it kind of, the line messes up a little bit as I do my little strokes. I'm just going to take the Laura Mercier setting powder. I'm going to put that where we cut our crease. I like to do this for this specific color because it tends to crumble when the concealer is wet, and it did it when I did my other eye, so I'm just going to save myself time and just set this concealer here. We're going to go into the Morphe 35B palette. I'm going to use the yellow color. This palette doesn't have any names for the color, so we're just going to name it by what it is. I'm now going to take this flat brush. This is Morphe S30, and remember guys, they do not make this pack anymore, but you can definitely find a brush that is very similar to this. I'm going to go through some brushes later on that you will see that are similar to this brush, so just bear with me. Hope you guys find a brush that look exactly like this, or maybe even a little bit better, different, you know. So we're just gonna pretty much apply that color, filling out the lid, making it nice and bright. I'm now going to get into this Be Bella Go Pro palette. I seen my favorite makeup artist, well, one of my favorite makeup artists use this palette, and I absolutely love using it. So I'm going to get into this color Ice. This one is a white color, and we're going to add this into our inner corner using a packing brush. I'm just using one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brushes that comes with the palettes. So I just place that into my inner corner. I'm going to go back into the Desert Dusk palette using the color Saffron. I wet my brush, and I think I wet it a little bit too much. So when you guys wet yours, make sure you only do it ever so lightly, because red is already hard enough to blend as it is. So we're just going to blend that out, even if it's a little hard. I'm going to go back into the Go Pro palette using the color Vintage. This is such a pretty plum color, and I'm going to use it into my inner corner and blend that out, giving that gradient effect. A good makeup tip to utilize is putting setting powder underneath your eye, just so it can catch the fallout from the brush that you're using with your product. When you're using dark colors, you want to make sure you do this, especially if you did your face first, because you do not want to mess up your face and your concealer. So this is just a really good tip to utilize. I'm now going to get into this Pigment glitter. This is by Jlarue, and I did not even realize that it rubbed off, guys, but it's still really good product. I absolutely love how pretty this is. This is white gold, and it's just so pretty. Like, I cannot wait to use this when I go out, guys. It is gorgeous. Okay, so onto the liner for our crease. I am using the Vivid Brights by NYX. This is the Vivid Halo color. So let's get into this, guys. Let me tell you, it is so hard to film this part because I seen that the camera was coming in and out, and it was just so annoying. It just couldn't focus for some reason. It wanted to focus on my eye, and it wanted to focus on the actual tool that I'm using, and you see, guys, I messed up clearly. So that's an easy fix. I use concealer, and I pretty much just cleaned it up with concealer. So I'm just going over the line where I did my cut crease. And this product, I will admit, it cracks, so I had to use a couple coats, and you guys will see in my pictures that I used a couple coats, but just for the sake of the video, I'm just showing you guys how I outline the crease. So onto the lips, I'm going to use this liquid lipstick. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Naked. I'm then going to take my cork lip liner and line up my lips just to give a nice little ombre look to your lips. I think this is so sexy. This is Instagram baddie one-on-one right here, guys. Do your lips like this and I swear it's going to catch a lot of people's attention. So we're now going to add the liquid lipstick, and we're going to start off with the bottom of our lips, and then I kind of blot my lips a little bit just to see where my lips are going to touch and how much I need to apply at the top. And you just pretty much do that with a couple coats, you know, to your liking. I'm now going to get into my favorite lip gloss. This is Rihanna's Fenty gloss. This is I'm clearly so clumsy when I do these YouTube videos, guys. So this is the Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. I love this gloss. This is definitely a must-have. It is so pretty. It has like sparkles in it, and it keeps your lips nice and moisturized versus it being sticky. So let's get into this glow now, guys. We're going to use this Amrezy highlighter by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I just love using this highlighter. I'm spraying this with the Fix Plus spray, and I'm pretty much going to glow up this face because my face has to be popping. Sometimes I try to do the matte look, but let's be real. I love when my face has just got that glow, like you can see this from afar type glow. So this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you guys loved it, enjoyed it. I wore my hair a little bit curly. I wet it. It's still kind of wet, but we're working with it. And I threw on a cute little hairband. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, comment, and I love to hear from you guys. And I comment back, so don't think I'm funny acting. And make sure you hit that bell button so you can get alerts when I post. Thanks for watching. Bye. Unless I stuck by you, you're the sunflower. I think your love would be too much, or you'll be left in the dust. Unless I stuck by you, you're the sunflower. You're the sunflower.